The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
And Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Hello and good evening and welcome into the Hive here tonight as the Perham Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Fergus Falls Otters. I'm Jason Groth with Mitch Anderson and Ryan Rusted on the camera tonight here as we get ready to go for this fun Section 8 2A quarterfinal contest. And Mitch, early going this year in the first rounds, some unique upsets and some unique contests early on in the first round nights on Thursday.
Yeah, tournament time living up to its billing. Always prone for an upset here and there were a couple of big ones in 8AA girls basketball with the 4 seed and 6 seed getting eliminated that first round. So busted up a few brackets that might be out there. So interesting to move forward here as we keep cutting the field in half from 16 down to 8 tonight, and after tonight we'll know what our Final Four looks like.
We thank you for tuning into the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Also one of those other games, in fact the winner of this game will take on Park Rapids or DGF. That can be seen on Magnitude Sports as well tonight. And Thief River Falls doing battle with Crookston, and Pelican Rapids taking on Wadena Deer Creek, and that's a game that's kind of got my eyes on that one. I think that could be a very good one tonight.
Yeah, it could be. Those two teams played earlier to a 3-point, real low-scoring ball game. So Coach Cressup over at Wadena has those girls playing well after the big win over in Hawley to knock them out. And they're a low seed, so not a lot of pressure on them heading over to Pelican Rapids and see what they can do there.
Should be an exciting one, but first, we have a good one here tonight, the Yellow Jackets and the Otters. The Yellow Jackets have had some success this year against the Otters, and obviously, though, in the playoffs, you throw that stuff out the window. Yeah,
they've seen each other twice this year, and that's unusual for two teams that aren't in the same conference, but that's just the way the schedule lined up this year. And the first go-around was here in the Hive earlier in the year, and Perham absolutely destroyed Fergus Falls that night, winning by 32, and the pressure was more than Fergus could handle. And now just a couple weeks ago over in Fergus Falls, a different story. Still a 23-point win for Perham, but it was close at half, and you could tell Fergus Falls was able to make some adjustments offensively and defensively. So they've got the advantage of seeing Perham twice now, and they can continue to build off of that and see what they can do to try to close that gap and maybe get this into another upset opportunity.
Well, we thank you for tuning in. We'll take a quick time out here as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400.
Welcome back into the Hive and Section 8-2A quarterfinal action as the Perham Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Fergus Falls Otters here in what should be a fun nightcap to the evening here at the Hive. We had some exciting basketball action earlier today in the Hive in Section 6A, Mitch, and two fun games that had a lot of energy and a lot of back and forth a little bit, some unique play throughout the game.
Yeah, the top four seeds in that north half of that 6A section advanced to today. So the first one had Underwood surviving overtime scare with the New York Mills Eagles, and then the second one, Henning, pulled away from Breckenridge and ended up winning that. So those two will meet up, Underwood and Henning, this week for the north half championship.
And they played just a couple of weeks ago, and it was Underwood with the narrow victory over Henning, snapping their big winning streak that the Hornets had at that time.
Yeah, Henning's first game of the year was a loss to the Perham Yellow Jackets, and then they went on a big run, and they played a lot of double-A schools, so they're single-A, but they certainly kind of filled their schedule with some good teams and bigger schools, and they look like a pretty well-oiled machine here today.
That will be here Tuesday night, so come in and check that one out here at the Hive on Tuesday night. And now we'll take a look at the keys for our game tonight. First for the Fergus Falls Otters, kind of simple. You're the road team here with nothing to lose, so you just want to kind of get off to a quick start and catch fire.
That's certainly the message they can deliver to their team tonight. Coach Steer and his staff is that, hey, nobody's expecting you to win tonight. Come in, have some fun, play loose, see if some early shots go, and I'm sure they've got some changes from the last time they met just a couple weeks ago. Really nothing to lose here in this game for them, so they're playing with zero pressure, unlike Perham, who's had that target on their back all year as the top seed.
And when we say on the second one, we say put the pressure on the Yellow Jackets for the most part, especially here at home, have not played from behind. They had a couple of games where they've lost 2 games here at home, but for the most part, they've been front running all the way through here at home this year.
Yeah, they get off to good starts, and then they're not a team that you can really chip away at much because they get in big bunches and score and a lot. Fergus Falls did a nice job the second go-around. go-around just a couple weeks ago. They led for a lot of that first half, and they did just those things. They hit some shots early. They didn't back down. Their guards took care of the ball. You reduced the turnover margin that they had the first game. So now can they continue to build on that and continue to close that gap and maybe get this into a single-digit game late and see what can happen.
Now for the Yellow Jackets, I thought this was one of the things in that first game. Yeah, in a 1-16 game, things get away a little bit, but I thought they settled quite a bit and took a lot of jump shots more than attacking the hoop.
Yeah, certainly their success comes from attacking the hoop, and a lot of that's with Willow Thiel, and then when teams try to adjust that, she can kick out, and they got shooters all over the place. So many different weapons here, and it's a matter of what can the Otters take away. You know, are they going to try to sandwich Willow and put a girl in front and behind? Well, now you're suspect, and you're going to leave some shooters open, and Perham's got to be able to adjust to some of those things they might see differently here tonight.
And I think one thing is you're the number 1 seed. You talked about it a little bit with Fergus Falls. They have no pressure. Where the other side, the Yellow Jackets, do have that target on their back. And tonight, I think you just got to get off to a very quick start and just put the thought of an upset away.
Yeah, Fergus Falls probably think about things they got to do differently. TJ Super and his staff got to be thinking, we're not changing what's working. We're going to continue just to pressure the ball, and you know, you can scheme all you want, but at the end of the day, when your defense is winning games for you like it has all year long for Perm, that's something you can control. Rebounding, establishing that post presence with Willow. You're going to have off-night shooting here and there, but you got to be able to have other options, and Perm certainly got that with so much depth.
Those are your Goose Group keys to the game here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with your J&L Nutrition and the Backyard starting lineups here on the Main Street Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com. Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Mitch Anderson and Ryan Russett on camera tonight as we get ready to go as the Yellow Jackets, ranked 11th overall with a record of 23-3, get ready to take on the Fergus Falls Otters with a record of 7-19. Starting lineups brought to you by J&L Nutrition and the Backyard tonight for the Yellow Jackets. They'll be starting at a guard as senior Maya Morris, starting at a guard as senior Olivia Rosenthal. Starting at forward is a junior Kennedy Pilgrim. Also at a forward is a senior Olivia Pilgrim. And at forward is a junior Willow Thiel. Head coach TJ Super, assisted by Michelle Borman and Robbie Cox. TJ Super and Michelle Borman were recently named the Section 8-2A head coach and assistant coach of the year. So nice honors for them. Back-to-back years for the Yellow Jacket coaching staff.
Yeah, they've really done a nice job, developing this into a program that's there's sustainability there. It's not a flash in the pan or a good group that's coming through and then you're going to have some lean years. It looks like things are set up here for the long haul moving forward, and they've been building on that. Last year's success led to this year's success, and that's just going to continue.
And now for the Fergus Falls Otters, starting at a guard is a senior Jenna Carlson. Starting at his guard is a senior number 10 Carly Breger. Starting at the guard spot is a sophomore number 12 Brent Sternberg. Starting at center is a senior Centrea Lockett, and a forward is a junior number 32 Carissa Eberle. Head coach of the Otters Josh Steer. He's assisted by Jess Price, Matt Lemke, and Jim Salentine. And this is an Otters team that's had to replace some key players that have went on to the next level after their run to the state championship where they fell short to Providence Academy last year.
Yeah, there's certainly in a reloading situation here with Ellie Kolbeck, Tori Ratz, and others that played for them for 6 years. 7th grade on for a couple of them. So they're certainly missing them a little bit this year. Brenda Sternberg is the one returning player that played significant minutes last year as a freshman. She's just a sophomore, and that 7-19 record's misleading. They play in a big conference. They're going up against the Brainards and the Alexandria and Wilmer. So they're a dangerous 8-9 team, no doubt about it. And you see that on the boys' side as well when Fergus Falls is on the tournament bracket.
As you see them come on the court, a lot of energy from Fergus Falls. They're ready to go. We kind of touched on about this off the air. They were here really early tonight for a 7 o'clock start, but they look like they're ready to go to try to shake things up in Section 8-2A tonight.
Yeah, I think they're going to be loose leading up to it here. They've got nothing to lose. They're not favored by any stretch. They're going to come out and have fun and see if they can hang with them and make some adjustments as they go.
Those are your starting lineups tonight, brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard. We'll take a quick timeout, come back here to the Hive on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Fergus, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Fergus, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house Boat Show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacitos Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacitos Burritos, located inside the Perham Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perham Yellow Jackets.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on as we get ready for the Section 8 2A quarterfinal clash between the Yellow Jackets and the Fergus Falls Otters, as the Otters being introduced to the hometown crowd here at the Hive as they get ready to take on the Yellow Jackets. Winner of this game will take on either Park Rapids or DGF. That game's on our sister station tonight on Magnitude Sports, and the winner of that will play at Detroit Lakes on Wednesday, March 8th. Tip at 6 o'clock. The other games taking place tonight, Thief River Falls and Crookston, while Pelican Rapids will take on Wadena Deer Creek. We'll try to keep you updated on scores throughout the night here tonight from the Hive. But first, we have the Yellow Jackets and the Otters getting ready to go, what should be an exciting one here tonight. The Yellow Jackets, #1 seed, looking to advance to the semifinals. Where last year, that's where they ended up coming up, losing in the semifinals last year. But you know, they have bigger goals of moving on further than that this year.
Yeah, they certainly bring a lot back from last year's team, and that's not the case for a lot of the other schools that were in that Final Four. We talked about Fergus Falls earlier and who they lost. Monaga had 5 senior starters last year on their final team, and a lot of new faces. So I think going into this season, the playing field is there, except I think everybody's probably had Perham just with their returning players and who they had coming back from injury with Amaya Morris. I think they've had that kind of label as the team to beat, even through the preseason and all year long. Everybody else, we've seen it already. A 13 seed can beat a 4 seed, 11 can beat a 6. There's a lot of parity, so we'll see how this finishes out here in the next week.
Yeah, my bracket for 8AA got busted big time on night one, and it was kind of fun messaging with Wadena Deer Creek head coach Jordan Crescent about that a little bit, congratulating him and their big win.
And a lot of it comes down to matchups, you know. You got a lot of our Heart Lake schools, all but one. Breckenridge is in 1A, but everybody else is in 6 of the 16 teams are in one conference. They see each other so much, but when you get matched up against a team that maybe you didn't see during the year and only played once, that makes a big difference. And I think that might have been the case with Park Rapids and Barnesville and Wadena and Hawley.
Eberle and Willowfield will do the opening tap, brought to you by Otter Fitness Garage. We thank them for joining on for the playoff run. As the opening tap here on the Main Dude Sports Network, brought to you by Otter Fitness Garage, and it's grabbed by the Otters. Sternberg with it. Now gets it there for Lockett. Lockett, short jumpers, up and in for 2.
Well, we talked about a fast start or a good start for Fergus. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. Opening possession, opening basket.
Rosenthal left wide open, takes the 3. It's no good. Long rebound. Grabbed to Rosenthal. She gets it to Thiel. Thiel to put back. No, and she's fouled.
And that's going to be one to watch. That's an early foul on Lockett. She's the one that drew the task of guarding Willow, so she picks up her first just 26 seconds into this. Something to certainly keep an eye on as the first half wears on.
Thiel hits the first from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And the second is good as well. She kind of struggled from the free throw line on Thursday night, but a good start there at the line. Here's Lockett with it. Dribbles up court. Now picks up her dribble. Looks to the near side. Sternberg. Sternberg with the spin in the lane. Kicks it out. There with it, Branger. Met by Kennedy Pilgrim. Poked away, and now Rosenthal gets it.
And there's that pressure early on.
And a 3 from Morris, too strong, right into the hands of Rosenthal. Now a 3 from Kennedy Pilgrim is good.
There are those weapons we talked about. Nice job there by Olivia Rosenthal to keep that possession alive with an offensive rebound, and we see that a lot from some of the shorter Perm girls. Riley Mickelson's had games where she's almost led them in rebounds, and Olivia's always got a knack for coming up for a big one.
Carlson with it now. Gets the screen, goes left with it now, picks up her dribble. Now goes far side to Brager. She launches a long 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, though, grabbed by the Otters. Now Lockett's going to launch a 3. That one's short, misses everything and out of bounds.
Just a couple of possessions in here, but one change I can see already is that Sternberg is coming off the ball more. In the first 2 games, she kind of handled the ball as the point. So I think they're going to try to change that up to maybe eliminate or reduce some of that pressure on the point guard spot and have Sternberg coming off more screens.
Morris with the left hand, out the layup, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Otters. They'll come back the other way. Here's Sternberg. Up ahead now, Carlson. And Rosenthal has the duty of covering Sternberg tonight. Now comes the near side. Carlson looking inside, batted away. Comes back to Carlson. She drives, but she is fouled on the drive. That's on Theo, her first.
Yeah, so on the other side, we're watching that one closely. Certainly don't want to pick up too early, so 2 girls guarding each other. Both have one early.
Now with it, Carlson picks up her dribble up to Lockett up top. Lockett looking inside. Left hand layup, good there for Eberle.
Good looking shot there by Eberle, the junior, 5'9", left-handed off the glass.
Near side.
Yeah, Fergus Falls just kind of has a roamer out there, kind of keeping an eye, trying to keep Willow out of that lane, and here it comes.
Now Olivia Pilgrim with the floater, too strong. Rebound grabbed by the Otters. They come back the other way. Pass near side with it, Brager. Now with the pass, Carlson. Into the lane, goes all the way around. Now finds Brager. Gregor inside Lockett. They double on her. Comes back up top with the Eberle. They swing it around, and a three-pointer from the near side is good. Hitting that one is Jenna Carlson.
Yeah, a lot of confidence here from the Otters early. You can tell they're playing loose, nothing to lose.
Pilgrim goes behind the back, now throws it to Kennedy. Pilgrim, it goes out of bounds, and the turnover will give the ball to the Otters. The Otters make some substitutions coming in. Ruby Allison and Haiti Fullhart.
And we've talked about it for the last few weeks, kind of leading into the playoffs, is when's the first time Perham's going to see some type of junk defense or something a little different. And tonight it looks like we're seeing that. Brager right now is just kind of camping out in the lane to try to help out with Willow and anybody else that's driving. So Perham's going to have to find a way to maybe capitalize off of that and see what else is open.
Nice feed, and a finish attempt is no good, though, but an offensive board. They fight for it, trying to get it out and free. There was Fullhart. She does. And now a three-pointer on its way, too strong. That's no good. Rebound tapped around near side, out of bounds. Will go to the Yellow Jackets. A good possession, a nice job on the glass there for the Otters there. As the Yellow Jackets trail by 2 on their KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard. Field drives, draws the foul, and gets the bucket.
Yeah, 2 Otters in the area. One of them was Lockett.
And that is on Lockett.
And here comes a sub, most likely going to be to spell her. Eberle checking back in. And there goes Lockett to the bench. And that's a game, part of Willow's game that she's really gotten better at as the years have gone on, is being able to put it on the bounce and be able to drive like that. She used to be just strictly a post player. Now she's way more well-rounded and can attack like that.
Free throw's good for Thiel. As the Yellow Jackets lead 8-7 on your KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard. Now with it here near side, Anderson. Anderson with the pass there for Fullhart. She's looking to drive against Morris. Fullhart loses control, now gets it back. They bring it up top here with the Eberle. They swing it now for Allison. She looks to drive, but a foul.
A little hand check there on Kennedy Pilgrim.
It's her first. Now with it here and driving in the lane, drawing a foul shot, no good. On the attempt there by Fullhart.
Olivia Pilgrim picks up that one, so 3 team fouls here in Perham.
First free throw from Fullhart from the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line is good. That knots our score at 8. Second free throw, too strong, long rebound. It's grabbed by the Yellow Jackets and they come back. Here's Olivia Pilgrim with it. Thought about it for a second, we'll go to Thiel. Thiel looking to drive. In the lane, gets it poked away from her and it's stolen away. Up the head near side with the catch is Fullhart. Sternberg now goes past near side to Anderson. Over the Ellison there. Ellison drives, floats up and off balance, off angle shot. It's no good. And back come the Yellow Jackets. As we approach the 13-minute mark, here's Morris with it over to Kai Anderson, who just checked in. Now Kennedy Pilgrim with it. Picks up her dribble, looking for help, gets it from her sister Olivia. Now over to Kai Anderson with the head fake, now drive, kick out near side. Kennedy Pilgrim thought will hand it off to Olivia Pilgrim. She'll take the 3. It's no good. Thiel the rebound. And a nice move, and the shot is blocked, but a foul.
A late whistle there, but the right call. Nice job by Willow to go up straight, not make any contact on that rebound, just used her height. A chance to go to the line, give the lead back to Perham.
Foul is on Eberle. That's her first, as Thiel at the line, at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line, hits that one.
This game has a similar feel to the last go-around over in Fergus Falls. That game was tight for most of the first half, and then Perham just kind of methodically pulled away in the second half. But a lot of energy here from Fergus. You can tell they're playing loose and just having fun. And
TJ Super, Yellow Jacket head coach, was looking for that moving screen there. Isabella Anderson now trying to feed it inside too far. Saved near side though. And it comes back out to Anderson.
Yeah, all the 50-50 balls right now are going towards the Otters. They've had a couple of possessions extended with offensive rebounds, so they are playing at a high level tonight.
Sternberg working her way inside, shot no good. Rebound grab by Anderson. Kick it back out.
That's a double.
And that shot blocked. And an offensive foul ends up being called.
That's a risky one. Willow takes the charge there. Glad she got avoided a foul number 2, but
foul is on Fullhart, her first.
A lot of subbing here for Fergus Falls, so you know they're going to try to play with a lot of high energy all night and rotate girls every 30 seconds or so. Already played 8.
Olivia Pilgrim now. Back to Kennedy Pilgrim. Now Kai Anderson with it. You can tell who they've locked in as the shooter for the Yellow Jackets, and now there's going to be a foul. That one's going to be on Carlson, trying to grab Morris as she was coming off the screen.
Yeah, Maya's just getting face guarded here. Carlson's job is to not let her shake loose for an open 3 or anything else, and she's not providing any type of help for anybody else. So she's just locked in on Maya.
Olivia Pilgrim now over to Kennedy Pilgrim. Looking inside for Maya Morris. Tough dribble, gets control of it. Now throws it up top for Olivia Pilgrim. Cross court it goes. Thiel looking to drive baseline. Thiel trapped underneath, throws it off a leg out of bounds. He'll stay with the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous country where she dribbled. You got the baseline is almost another defender, and if you pick up your dribble there, you better have somewhere to go with it. And she was able just to bounce that off an outer leg and keep the possession in Perm's favor.
Ruby Ellison now in as Thiel will drive. Thiel to the hoop, the up and under, no good, but she's fouled. And Thiel will go to the line again to shoot 2. That's on Eberle, and that's her second. So
2 post players for Fergus Falls, both sitting with 2 fouls now.
Thiel continues her nice run at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line.
We got some subbing in here. Perm's pressure defense coming, the swarm. Look for some full court here off of a make, and just trying to create some havoc here and kind of turn the tempo of this game a little bit more in Perm's up and down style.
That's something we kind of talked about off the air. This is the team that they introduced this to.
Yeah, Team Chaos, I think it's been referred to, and they had their way that night. They really got the Otter guards frustrated, and they just couldn't get a breath away from them. So here comes that pressure now. See if Fergus Falls has worked on this over the last couple of weeks.
Thiel has 10 of the 12 for the Yellow Jackets. Anderson bats that one away, tries to save it. Now Mickelson almost gets it, but now the Otters come back the other way. Up ahead, layup good, and a foul. Julia Hychek gets it to go.
Well, that's the risky run with that pressure when you're going after everything. If you don't get one of those steals or attempts, now all of a sudden the Otters have numbers and they're able to finish strong there with, who is that at the line?
That is Julia Hychek, hits the free throw and gets a 3-point play. Now here comes Mickelson back the other way for the Yellow Jackets.
You've got your defensive squad here now. Who's the go-to for the Yellow Jackets offensively? It's probably Kai Anderson.
And she launches for 3 and hits the 3. Kaya Anderson right on cue. Hits from deep, and the Yellow Jackets stretch it to 4, looking to get that 3-point party going tonight. Now is to Hychek. Inside it goes. Ellison off the glass. Diggins there to contest, and the shot's no good. Anderson with it now over to Ockery, now over to Cora Grismer. Grismer is going to drive, floats up a shot. Contact there, shot no good. Rebound though, grabbed by Anderson. And here come the Otters back the other way. Slowing things down a little bit is Sternberg. Grismer comes out on her. She gets a screen to Sternberg. Cross-court pass it goes. It's Carlson to launch for 3, and she hits.
Yeah, right now Fergus Falls able to capitalize on some of the risks that's being taken by Perm defensively.
Now Grismer looking in for Diggins, finds her. Diggins kick out to Mickelson. Mickelson steps into a 3. It's good! Riley Mickelson answers.
Big shot there by the junior guard. Here comes that pressure.
And there's
Nicholson with the steal.
Picks Carlson. Now Anderson back.
I think the hardest part here is you want that helter-skelter, but yet you got to be able to shift gears after you get possession. And sometimes Perham can't quite do that. They get going and they just play the same way offensively as they try to on defense.
Baseline jumper, good. Hitting that one, Julia Hychek. And that's going to be a timeout. Called by the Otters. We'll take a quick break. Yellow Jackets and the Otters in a battle here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Crazy, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets lead by 2. They have changed it back up, going back to their starting 5. As Maya Morris will bring the ball up court for the Yellow Jackets. With it now, Pilgrim. Left-hand shot from Kennedy Pilgrim, good. She's quickly got 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
And there you see an example of Kennedy's able to get by her defender, and now with number 30, Fullhart guarding Maya Morris, just face guarding, providing no help. Nobody's there to take Kennedy's layup away from her, so look for Perham to attack that more and kind of use that to their advantage if they're going to have somebody just guarding Maya like that.
Comes over now. Anderson's going to launch a three-pointer off the mark. Rebound grab by Pilgrim. The Yellow Jackets back the other way. Pilgrim lucky to get rid of that just in time there as she fumbled it a little bit. Got it to Morris though. Thiel with it. Now to Rosenthal. Rosenthal drives baseline. Kick out near side. Kennedy Pilgrim thought about the three. Nice fake. Drive. They say all ball on the shots. And back the other way are the Otters. Anderson. Drives baseline. Kick out near side. A three on the way from Hychek is good.
Well, Hychek's having a great start to this game here. Making some big shots from the sophomore.
We approach the 8-minute mark here on your KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard. It's a 1-point Yellow Jacket lead. Field now. Bounce pass over to Rosenthal. They're not really daring her to shoot. As you said, they picked their shooters, and Morris off-balance shot, no good. And it goes to the Otters. Sternberg back. With the pass there for Hychek. Hychek is having a nice half. A three-pointer on its way. That one's good. And Sternberg hits the three.
And the momentum has shifted. A lot of energy here from Fergus. Perham trying to just get to Willow, and there she finally gets a look.
Hale misses the first, got the second to drop on the offensive board, and we're back to all square at 22 all.
There's a steal by Kennedy Pilgrim.
Pilgrim with it. Left hand shot, no good. Rebound batted around. Rosenthal shot blocked.
Another steal there. Olivia Rosenthal.
Now with it. Rosenthal driving. To Thiel. Thiel muscles her way through. Shot's not going to count. She's going to get called for the trouble. Cora Grismer is back in for the Yellow Jackets. Otters make some changes as well. They changed 3.
And Lockett's going to check back in here with her 2 fouls. Able to stay here with Perham, 22-22. If you're Coach Steer, you couldn't be happier with the start they have.
Looking to go all the way through, a gratuitous bounce, but the shot no good there for Fullhart. And the Yellow Jackets get the board. Morris, now over to Pilgrim. To Grismer. Grismer's going to drive, forces up a shot, but draws the foul, and will put her to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line.
Sternberg with the body contact there. Send Cora to the line.
Grismer's first free throw is off the mark. That's officially the first missed free throw from the Yellow Jackets. The line, Kate Diggins will check in. So the Yellow Jackets are going to, as Steele's getting checked out by the trainer on the near side.
They're kind of grabbing her hip, lower back, left side hip area. So
free throw is good there by Grismer on the second. We'll have to try to keep an eye on that one. A long three on its way. It's good. Carly Brager, nothing but nylon. As Brager gives the Otters a 2-point lead on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And the feed to Morris. Now to Grismer. Over to Kennedy Pilgrim. Back to Grismer. Olivia Pilgrim looks inside now. She's going to drive, float it up short. And the rebound grab by Sternberg, and she comes free. Quickly up ahead. But it's thrown away.
Yeah, they had some numbers there. Could have had a 3-on-1 opportunity. Tried to make a difficult pass, but
Kai Anderson will check in. I was going to say, Mitch, now with Thiel out, and the way they're kind of guarding Morris, not allowing her to get any open looks, you got to try to find that scoring.
Yeah, Kai Anderson's kind of been that spark all year, so she's in the game now. See if they can't shake her loose here.
Diggins with it over to Grismer. Now Olivia Pilgrim. And there's going to be a foul as Kai Anderson was running through and she was just getting bodied and pushed the whole way. That time by Hattie Fullhart.
And that's going to put Maya at the line here. Or Kai at the line. That's 18 fouls now on Fergus Falls for the next 5 minutes or so. Perham's going to go to the line and shoot. Just 14 fouls on Perham here in the first half. But the rotations continue here for Fergus Falls, subbing a lot here just to keep fresh legs and to keep this energy going that they have established.
Anderson's free throw is good. She has 4 points on the night for the Yellow Jackets. Thiel out. She has 11 for the Yellow Jackets. So that second free throw is good for Kai Anderson, and we have a Perham Health timeout. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Welcome back here to the Hive. Approaching the 5-minute mark, we're knotted at 25 here in this 1-8 quarterfinal. Winner of this game will take on Park Rapids or East Grand Forks. That game's on our sister station, taking place right now. That game would be on Wednesday. But the basketball here is high check, but a foul.
Yeah, Maya Morris going to pick up that one, but biggest takeaway so far, Jason, just comparing the first two matchups to this one, is Fergus has been able to take care of the ball. Their turnovers are far fewer than they had in the first couple, and they're hitting shots. And I think a lot of that comes with just all that weight on their shoulder that they're expected to win. They're just loose, having fun, and it's amazing how much bigger that basket gets when you're playing that way.
Brager with it, guarded by Anderson now. Picks up her dribble. Anderson closes on her, but finding a cutting Carlson. But they converge on Carlson, and held ball is going to be the call. That'll give it to the Yellow Jackets.
An important 5 minutes to go here before halftime. Perham wants to try to get momentum going in the locker room to hopefully feed off that for the second half. If you're Fergus Falls, you're ecstatic where you're at right now, tied with 4:50 to go. But you want to not just keep it that way, but maybe take the lead yourself.
Pilgrim drives, hands it off to Diggins, now to Cora Grismer. Grismer kicks it over to Olivia Pilgrim. Now Maya Morris gets the pass, but right on her is Carlson. Morris now finds Kai Anderson. They converge quickly on her. Doing that was Hychek. Comes to Grismer. To Maya Morris, pass off her hand in the backcourt and over and back. Seen a few of those today.
Willow Thiel coming back out of the training room, stretching a little bit at the end of the bench. Going to have a seat.
Riley Mickelson will check in. She brings a lot of that energy. They're going to go with that small lineup. Actually, no, never mind. Olivia Pilgrim will check out. They'll keep Diggins in the post. Here's Sternberg with it near side for Carlson. To Hychek. Now Sternberg gets the pass, looks inside, Lockett. Lockett off the glass, too strong. Rebound, that's Riley Mickelson in there for the board.
We talked about it early. Sometimes Rosenthal and Mickelson are going to come up with big boards for you, and that was one.
Grismer, three-pointer, gets it to roll and drop.
Shooter's touch on that one. That thing just died on the rim and found a way to crawl in. Big shot by Grismer.
Inside looking Lockett again. The Yellow Jackets converge on that one. Now to the floor, and Anderson gets it. Here comes Morris back. Morris to the right side, Grismer. Now there's Diggins. Cross court to Morris, dangerous pass. Morris thought about it, they close. Now to Grismer. Grismer's going to drive left hand off the glass and good. Cora Grismer, with 6. And the Yellow Jackets up by 5 now.
Cora taking advantage of that situation again. Maya just getting face guarded. She knew that left side's going to be open if she can get by that initial defender and not getting help. And now we get a steal by Mickelson.
And she gets the crowd cheering with the behind the back dribble to get it up to Cora Grismer on a nice play there by Mickelson. Morris with it into the lane. Floater, no, but a foul, and she'll shoot 2.
Well, Maya's finally getting a chance to get a shot off without a hand in her face or a defender right in front of her.
And the girl that's been on her a lot has been Jenna Carlson, and that's her second. Morris, quick free throw off the mark.
Good to see Willow Thiel checking back in here. Maybe hobbling a little bit. She's dealing with some back pain. But 3 new Otters come in just to keep that train rolling.
Morris at the Rooter Friendly Dentistry free throw line. Misses the second. And the board goes to the Otters. So we approach the 250 mark. Thought about it for a second was Anderson. She passes it up to Sternberg. Now they're going to Lockett on the mismatch there. Had the height advantage. Now the Yellow Jackets switch. And drawing a foul on her way to the hoop there is Fullhart.
I see. I'll give that to Willow Thiel.
That's her second.
So she might be short-lived here on the floor. I don't know if Willow's going to, about 2:42 to go. Get an offensive possession next, but I wouldn't doubt to see a sub coming in to try to keep her for the second half.
Fullhart hits that free throw. I would say that's kind of an interesting situation with 2.5 to go, about 2.5. You don't really want her to pick up that third.
No, and you've got a lead here. You know, you'd love to have a bigger one, obviously, but
Morris with it now. Gets a screen from Anderson, goes to Mickelson. Now inside Thiel. She gets the pass. Left hand too strong. You can tell she's clearly in pain right now. Here's Sternberg. With it to Anderson. Isabella Anderson drives, kicks near side. Fullhart drives through the double and puts it up and in.
Yeah, and Willow's got to play smart there. Normally she would step in and try to make a stop there, and she knew chance for a third foul there, so she's playing smarter.
Pick out to Mickelson. For 3, it's good. There's a foul.
And I think that's going to be on Fergus Falls as well. Kind of fighting through a screen, number 30. Fullhart kind of pushed her way through, so they're going to count the basket and give Perham free throw. So a big opportunity here for Perham to extend this lead a little more before the half.
Foul is a third on Fullhart. It's going to put Morris to the line of the Rooter Family Dentistry free throw line. Well, Riley Mickelson giving the Yellow Jackets a little bit of a burst with 2 3-pointers here. Free throw is good. Has a potential of ending up being a 5-point possession for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and it also gives Maya Morris a chance to see that ball go through the net twice and hopefully get her confidence up. It's frustrating when you're getting face guarded like that and you're used to getting open looks all game long, and now all of a sudden they're few and far between. So we'll see what effect that has. Those free throws.
Yellow Jackets by 7 on your Callahan Family Brand scoreboard. Get ready for our EOT Insurance halftime show coming up here in just a few minutes. With it now, high check. Yellow Jackets pressure on her, Anderson. Yellow Jacket fans finally starting to make some noise here tonight. They're getting into it as the Yellow Jackets have their biggest lead, and there's Mickelson stepping in and stealing that away.
Free safety. Riley Mickelson read that perfectly, went up and got it. Let's see if Perm can get another bucket here to keep this run going.
We approach the minute mark, and Grismer steps into a 3. It's good! Cora Grismer with a 3-pointer, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 10. You kind of touched on it off the air that there's a run coming, and here it is.
Yeah, that's there. It came in a little different fashion from some kids you don't typically get them from, but you know, when the defense is taking things away or you're dealing with an injury with Willow suffering through this, others got to step up, and right now it's been Cora Grismer and Riley Mickelson hitting big shots and making plays defensively as well.
Otters at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Free throw is good. Sprint Sternberg hits that one. And with that, as we said, to the whistle, Willow Thiel will check out. As a second free throw coming from Sternberg. She gets that to go.
Let's see what Perm decides to do here. Under a minute. Nice little run here to stretch that lead to 8. I'm sure they'll take what they can, but they're going to be as patient as they can. Try to get maybe the last shot of the half.
Morris into the lane. Shot blocked, but it goes to Kennedy Pilgrim. Grismer for 3. It's good!
I think Cora knew that baby was going in as soon as it left her hand. She just caught it in rhythm, no hesitation, and another big one there by the sophomore.
She's brought the 3-point party to the Hive tonight. There's Mickelson again with a steal. Here's Mickelson with 20 seconds to Kai Anderson. Shot up and in for Kai Anderson. And the Yellow Jackets now lead by 13.
And now if you're coach steering the Otters, 5 seconds here to try to get a shot, keep this to 10.
Sternberg into the lane, the floater, no good. Rebound Anderson, and that will do it for the first half. And an outstanding ended up first half on a strong run for the Yellow Jackets to take a 43-30 lead into the break. And the Otters did what they could for about 15 minutes to keep it close, and then the Yellow Jackets just went on that run.
Yeah, just that last 3 minutes there where the momentum shifted, and Perm got it from players, like we said, that you don't typically get them from, but next girl up mentality here. Somebody's got to hit shots, and they're getting it.
We'll take a quick timeout, come back with your EOT Insurance halftime show right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today. Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome back here at the half. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 43-30. I'm Jason Groth with Mitch Anderson. And it's not your usual big scoring with Willow Thiel. Yes, she has 11, but it's that secondary scoring tonight, and especially Courtney Grismer really catching fire in that first half that's got the Yellow Jackets up by 13.
Yeah, and you could just see the way she's running up and down the floor tonight that she's got a level of confidence. I think she recognizes that, hey, my team needs me right now. Maya Morris isn't getting the open looks that she typically can find a way. Fergus Falls done a great job on that end. Now she sees that Willow Thiel's dealing with some pain, so somebody's got to step up, and Cora Grismer's certainly done that with her shooting, and now Riley Mickelson with some shooting and some big steals and rebounds on the other end.
Definitely Riley Mickelson, as you said, playing kind of that defensive back role. She anticipated some big passes there and stole them away, and then on the other side gave them 6 points with 2 big three-pointers. And that's kind of Riley's game, is she just shakes things up defensively for the opposition.
Yeah, I think anything you get offensively from her is just a bonus. And, of course, the big play here right going into the half was a 5-point play where Riley knocks down a 3, and Fergus Falls gets called for an off-the-ball foul, sends Maya Morris to the line, and now all of a sudden you're on a 5-0 run in one possession. So that kind of got things rolling here, and the momentum shifted right before the half, and now 13-point lead for Perham, probably kind of what they were hoping for or expected. And see what the second half brings.
Here's a quick glance at her stat report. I can guarantee you those are not fully accurate. Trying to push all the buttons, but you know, it's the one thing is those turnovers are impressive both sides without a turnover in this first half.
Yeah, well, that one stands out a little bit, Jason, compared to the others. But I know the number is not huge for Fergus Falls if you compare it to what they did in the first game against Perham in the second game. That was the biggest takeaway from those games, is just how can Fergus change this up where they can handle that pressure, and they did it up until about the 3-minute mark of the first half, and then Perham scored in bunches.
At the half, the Yellow Jackets lead by 13. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacitos Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacitos Burritos, located inside the Perham Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perham Yellow Jackets.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham. Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Otter Tail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets with a late run now lead this one 43-30 as we get ready for the second half. We'll take a quick glance at the scores from around Section 8-2-8 tonight. Some close games going on in the quarterfinals, Mitch.
Yeah, the other half of the bracket Perm's in. DGF leads Park Rapids. That's a 5 versus 13 matchup, 41-23 at the half. That game being played in Glendon. Over in Pelican Rapids, the number 3 seed Vikings are up 34-33 on 11 seed Wadena Deer Creek, so a close one there. Two teams that battled a real close game by 3-point margin earlier. And then up in Thief River Falls, Crookston's got a 4-point advantage on Thief River, the home team, and the high seed at Thief River. That's a 7 versus 2 matchup. So a couple other potential upsets brewing there, or possible. Anything can happen here. We got a busy second half here. Willow Thiel's a little late getting out of the locker room, probably getting a little more stretching in, but she's now joined her team, and we'll see what she can do, and we'll see what adjustments are made here by both teams as we got 18 minutes to go.
And you mentioned with Willow Thiel, now it might be one of those, it's pain management, but how much do you keep her out with a 13-point lead? Do you try to extend it a little bit more so you get a comfortable lead and give her a little bit of a break, because you're going to need her potentially if you move on, but you can't look that far ahead either.
Yeah, and I think we rely on our sports trainer, Colton Lehman, to know, is this something that could, get worse if you play on it, or is it advantageous to have her up and running and staying loose? She goes and sits on the bench. That might not be a good thing. So I think they're just going to kind of play this out the first few minutes and see what she can do and what her tolerance is, and kind of adjust from there.
Fergus Falls will get the opening possession for the second half. Thank you for tuning in. The EOT Insurance halftime show. They throw it away. And there's the first turnover.
First turnover of the game, according to growth stats. Not the start that Coach Deere wanted here. So see if Perm can take advantage of that.
Now Thiel with it. It's going to drive, throw up a tough shot, get it back. Now kick it out to Pilgrim. Now to Olivia Pilgrim, over the right side to Rosenthal. Wide open for three, it's good.
They're clearly just sagging off, and Rosie going to let her have that, and she says, you know what, I'm going to make you pay for that. I'm going to knock this down, and now Jackets up 16.
Carlson with it. And then that's thrown away on the near side. And you mentioned Rosenthal hitting that three there. That's just the big boost and bonus. She's known for her defense, and any points you get from her is definitely a big bonus.
Yeah, we talked about so many weapons, and you don't look at Olivia Rosenthal as typically a three-point weapon, but if you're going to leave her open, she's proven she can hit shots.
Thiel works inside and gets that one to go. And the Yellow Jackets continuing to run. Now Lockett with it. She did not play much in that first half. She was in foul trouble early.
Yeah, she got 2 in the first 2 minutes of the game and sat for about 10 minutes, came in just the last 4 or 5.
That foul was on Rosenthal. That'll put Sternberg at the line to shoot 2. But this is where if you're Fergus Falls and you want to try to crawl back into the game, it's getting opportunities at the free throw line.
Yeah, clock stop, putting points on the board is something they need to try to take advantage of here. But more than anything, they just need to value every possession. When you open up the half with two turnovers, really unforced, just throwaways, you need to clean that up.
Free throw no good. Yellow Jackets the board. They lead by 17 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Morris with it. Now looking inside, Thiel. Thiel works through the double team, throws up a shot, no good. Somehow gets it right back as she fought through and draws a foul.
Yeah, refs are letting them play, so the girls are adjusting to that, knowing that they can be a little more aggressive. Usually when you miss a shot and you get frustrated and you reach in and try to get it back, there's usually a quick whistle right after that, but Willow was able to take that away.
First free throw miss at the night for Willow Thiel. And that one's good. She now has 14 points.
And here comes that pressure. Yeah, that Fergie's going to just stay in. We're going to let Lockett take it up. Willow's guarding her, so that'll take away some of that full court on the ball pressure that Perm's so good at.
Branger picks up her dribble. Will launch. That's off the mark. Rebound, Yellow Jackets. Here's Kennedy Pilgrim. Pilgrim looking for help now, finds Maya Morris. To the left side, Olivia Rosenthal quickly inside. Thiel. Thiel off the glass. Good. That was just too easy.
Yeah, that's playing behind Willow, letting her establish it that low on the block. She's going to score every time on that. And easy entry pass there for Rosenthal.
Yellow Jackets by 20 and a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Perham Health. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead by 20. Started off strong this second half. Willow Thiel playing through pain and establishing dominance in the post.
Yeah, kind of a different start to this. I thought maybe they'd...
Nice finish there that time on an answer by Fullhart.
Yeah, the first few possessions, I mean, they're looking to go right at Willow and get her involved in this game, and now she's putting it on the floor and finishing. Easy bucket.
Now back the other way, it's Lockett. With it there, Eberle. To Brager. Pace now, right now on the defensive side, perfect for the Yellow Jackets. As a three-pointer on its way, it's good. Brent Sternberg steps into that one.
Nice looking shot, a little step back there by Sternberg. Knocked that down.
Feel with it.
She's had some big game experiences last year, state tournament, and played in some big ones.
And there's that, you talk about the face guarding there that they're doing on Maya Morris. No one was there to pick up the rebound as Morris was trying to fight through it, and it goes right out of bounds.
Yeah, Coach Steer's not going to change that. Obviously, it's been effective here, just kind of taking Maya's shooting out of this game. She's done a nice job taking care of the ball and playing good defense, but just not able to free up any shots.
Anderson now to Sternberg. When you look at some of these youngsters on the Otter squad, the future is bright for the Otter squad right now.
Yeah, freshmen and sophomores that are getting some good experience here. We'll find out in a couple weeks whether they're in the 8AA tournament next year or not. The new classifications and sections will be out, and Fergus Falls is kind of right on that bubble of 2A and 3A.
That's always a fun topic of discussion.
Yeah.
Coaches of many sports as they anticipate and see where they're at the next couple of years, and that pass will end up being thrown away.
Yeah, Maya zigged and Olivia thought she was zagging, so one of those few unforced turnovers. Is that Perham's first turnover of the game, Jason?
Unofficially, we'll go with that.
Kai Anderson going to check in for Olivia Pilgrim here. And Cora Grismer going to check in as well. Cora did such a nice job that first half, being the spark plug that Perham needed in a game that was getting to be frustrating for them. They needed somebody to step up, and she and Riley Mickelson really did that in that first half.
They probably might be sharing our Central Market Deli sub of the game coming up in the postgame show as actually Lockhart drives into a wall, throws up a shot that's no good. Back comes the Yellow Jackets. Wide open, Kai Anderson for 3 off the mark. Had a good look, just get it to drop, and now a foul here on the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
I believe they're going to probably say it's on Rosenthal.
Exactly. Yeah, that's going to be Rosie's just second. Yeah, Grismer's coming here before the foul. Yeah, so 17-point margin here with 13.5 minutes. If you're Fergus Falls, you're probably just kind of taking this in chunks. So first goal, let's get it to 10, and then let's see what can happen after that.
Here's Ellison with it. Driving hat check. Excuse me, that was Fullhart on the drive and draws the foul. And Fullhart will go back to the free throw line. She's got 5 on the night. Fouls on Thiel, her third.
And Fergus with the chance to put points on the board with the clock stopped.
Free throw from the Rooter Friendly Dentistry free throw line's no good.
Jinxter. That was on me.
Right on cue with that. The announcer jinx. That second one is good though.
See, I didn't say anything that time.
And she gets that one to go. And now the Yellow Jackets. Kennedy Pilgrim for 3 off the mark. Thiel fights and gets the board. Put back. Good for Willow Thiel.
Willow seems to be running a little looser than she did in that first half. So maybe she just tweaked something. Locker room was able to.
And a carry will turn it back over for Fullhart. I roll you back into the game. You can just see that final 3 minutes of that first half was just lethal for the Otters.
Yeah, and it's going to carry it into the start of the second half here. Not quite the excitement or the energy that they had in that first 15 minutes of this game. So now they're just kind of fighting to keep this close enough to maybe make a run and see what happens.
Entry pass goes to Thiel. She draws the foul inside. That's on Ruby Ellison. The Yellow Jackets have done a real nice job with their entry passes for the most part into the post tonight as well. Maya Morris gets the screen, now comes left side. Will drive, float it up and in.
Nice. She looks up and says, finally.
I say she did a nice job. She kind of passed up what was a quick open look 3 and got a better shot driving to the hoop and finished.
Yep. Yeah, some score updates. Wadena up 1 with 8 to go over in Pelican. DGF up 18 still. Looks like that one hasn't been updated yet. But Thief River's now up 4, 30-26 with 9 minutes to go. That's 2 seed versus the 7 Crookston.
Pull-up jumper for Pilgrim. Kennedy Pilgrim no good. Rebound grab by the Otters. It's an interesting tournament this year, especially when you go 1 through 16 as we have the last few years and get those true tournament matchups. It's been fun to see how it's kind of played out this year.
Yeah, and I think the feedback from coaches and fans is they like that. You know, you have a true tournament. There's been years where North versus South, on one side's maybe a little stronger than the other, and you end up with maybe not necessarily the best 4 teams at the end. So this takes that out of it and puts your semifinal. It could be 4 from the north, 4 from the south. It's just the best 4 teams are going to advance.
Ellison gets that one to drop for the Otters. Now Anderson with it for the Yellow Jackets. The corner, Grismer. Grismer with a nice move, drives through the lane. Too strong on the shot. Rebound grabbed by the Otters, though. Fullhart to Sternberg. Sternberg off the mark. But they get it back. Now a short jumper is good that time for Everway.
Yeah, second chance point. Kind of a tough rebound for Perham to get off of an air ball, but Fergie making a little run here, down to 16. A little more excitement out of their bench.
The Yellow Jackets will call timeout. Timeout brought to you by Perham Health here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Yellow Jackets lead by 16.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back here to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets lead 57-41. Out of the timeout will be Yellow Jacket basketball. A couple of changes. Riley Mickelson back in and Kate Higgins in for the Yellow Jackets. As Grismer gets the pass to Kai Anderson. Now to Riley Mickelson. Mickelson in the corner, looks things over, goes to Morris. Now over to Diggins up top. Yellow Jackets spreading the ball around the perimeter now with the lead, working the clock, which has kind of been something in the past that they've struggled to do as Morris drives, finishes, and gets the end one.
Well, there's a 3-point opportunity, but maybe in a little different fashion than Maya's typically going to get that. The old school 3-point. Kind of hesitated there, had a chance at maybe getting a 3-point shot off, but I think she identifies that lane is wide open right now with that pressure they're putting on her.
She gets that one to go at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, and the Yellow Jackets are back up 19. On your Kalan Family Brand scoreboard, feed down low, extra pass, kicked around to the floor. Maya Morris picks it up. Really changed in the game was that 5-point possession for the Yellow Jackets. They haven't really looked back as Grismer is going to launch a 3, and it's good. Cora Grismer hits from downtown.
Yeah, fun to see Cora have a good night here from deep. She's hit some big shots this year, but they have, 4 of them now? That's certainly her season high.
And Mickelson gets the rebound. Anderson drives, gets the defender out the feed, shot no good. Contact, the shot, ball goes out of bounds.
Here you might get a look for Maya, sometimes out of an out of bounds play. The girl taking the ball out, sometimes designed for her, but I guess not. She's going to take a break. We'll see if Kai Anderson gets a look here now.
Into Grismer. She will drive, float it up, but draws a foul.
And Cora's just got such a quick first step that she's by her defender. She doesn't have to fake and go another direction or anything like that. She just goes, and it's so explosive that she's got them trailing her most of the time, and there she picks up the foul. Chance to pick up 2 at the line.
First free throw from the Reuter Family Dentistry. Free throw line's too strong.
She needs to step back and just shoot a 3 here.
Second free throw on the way. That one's good. Now Lockett will bring it across half court for the Otters as the Yellow Jackets now lead 64-41. But Lockett on the drive draws a foul.
And quite a few of the Otter starters sitting on the bench. So I think Coach Steer's starting to look at maybe getting some other girls in here, giving them some playoff minutes.
Nice head fake, high check into the lane, shot no good. Nice idea, just couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Now Grismer, kick out. Olivia Pilgrim for 3, in and out, no good. She's one that can really get going as well, could help the Yellow Jackets with her outside shot when it's on.
Yeah, sometimes Olivia's the one that's kind of left open when the attention goes to Maya and others. She's proved to be lethal.
Now Grismer again. Cross court for Kai Anderson. Thought about it for a second, now goes back to Grismer. To Anderson, now will take the three. It's good.
Big shot there by the freshman, Kai Anderson.
Well, it's one of those things where you know you're going to get the ball back. You pass up that first look, get it back, get regrouped, reset, and nail it.
Get your feet ready, catch and shoot, no hesitation. And we're going to have an and one opportunity here for Lockett.
She does a nice job getting to the hoop there. The foul's on Mickelson. Lockett will be trying for the three-point play at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Thiel will check back in for the Yellow Jackets.
Still 41-40 with 3 minutes to go over in Wadena. There's been 7 minutes with no scoring between the Vikings and the Wolverines. So a defensive game over there.
We got a timeout brought to you by Perham Health. We'll take a break here on the Main Street Sports Network.
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacitos Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacitos Burritos, located inside the Perm Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perm Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back to the Hive out of the Perham Health timeouts. Some exciting action taking place tonight in Section 8-2A. One of them that we're definitely keeping our eye on just down the road, Pelican Rapids and Wadena Deer Creek in a battle.
Yeah, just under 3 minutes to go there. Wadena had a 1-point lead. Pelican Rapids just took it on a 42-41 lead now with a chance to go to the line. So.
Grismer pull-up jumper is good this time for Cora Grismer, and a nice addition to her game there of stopping and popping and hitting that one.
Yeah, she's shining in all aspects tonight.
Inside Lockett. Ball comes out to Carlson, who'll take the three and hit it. Jenna Carlson's got 9 points. She hits that one. Now digging, or Thiel with it. Thiel to the hoop, strong, shot no good, Lockett the board.
That's where Willow just needs to get out of there now.
Pull-up jumper blocked by Pilgrim now, but thrown away is thrown to Anderson's right. She was looking over her left. As we said, we're keeping a very close eye on that Pelican Rapids Wadena Deer Creek game. You may have heard it in the background. Also on our sister station, Park Rapids taking on DGF. Winner of that game will play what's looking like the Yellow Jackets right now as they lead by 22. Approaching the 7.5 mark. Anderson will drive, get it to Thiel. Thiel waits, draws a foul, and that one's going to be painful.
Yeah, a little slow to get up, so.
Thiel will go to the line to shoot two.
Coach Super maybe starting to think about, all right, 22-point margin here, 7 to go.
Free throw by Thiel is good from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Morris and Rosenthal back in. The Yellow Jackets lead 70-47. Second free throw, that one's short. Rebound grabbed by the Otters. Lockett with it across half court as the Yellow Jackets lead on your K-Line Family Brands scoreboard. Anderson picks up her dribble, gets to Sternberg. She looks to drive, now finds a pass here on the near side. Shot up, no good. Morris the board. Now Thiel stops, kicks to Anderson. Anderson with the fake in the lane, pull-up jumper for Hertzgo.
That's a nice looking shot there by Kaya. Kind of a lost shot in basketball is that little 15-foot pull-up jump shot, and she 2 dribbles, pop and stop, made it.
Now on the defensive end, Anderson hustling after it, gets it to Rosenthal. Rosenthal to Thiel. Thiel draws a foul and will go to the line. Foul is on Fullhart, her 4th. And Thiel will be shooting 2 at the line. And Diggins getting ready to come in. She'll be coming in for Thiel. Kennedy Pilgrim checks in for Kai Anderson, and she gets a round of applause from the fans and also gets a tape job for Blood.
She might not be done if she's taping up. She's planning on coming back in, I think.
Thiel's free throw off the mark.
Tie game over in Pelican Rapids, 45-45.
Free throw by Thiel. That one's off the mark. Misses both. And that's turned over. On the pass to the near side. And don't want to look too far ahead to what should be an interesting night on Wednesday night, especially if the way things are going in the bottom half of the bracket. And you look at Perham possibly taking on Park Rapids, or the DGF winner of that one right now, which they're in control.
Yep.
But Lockett, just as they talk about that, Lockett gets a turnover, but Rosenthal gets it back.
Perham should have numbers here if they can get the ball up.
Said they'll get a foul. And you look at games at Detroit Lakes, fun atmosphere last year. Should be a fun one, back-to-back semifinals there on Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday night, then finals on Friday. There's a potential there with the boys for Detroit Lakes having a playoff run themselves. That finals game could potentially be moved around, but Wednesday's locked in for the semifinal night. Wadena just hits a three-pointer to go up 48-45 with under a minute to go.
Foul there is on Isabella Anderson, her 2nd, as Pilgrim hits the bucket. Kennedy Pilgrim going for the three-point play. And she gets that to go. Sternberg with it there to Fullhart for the Otters. Inside Lockett. Shot up too strong. Rebound grab by Kennedy Pilgrim.
Perham can afford just to be patient, keep moving the ball around. Clock in their favor, obviously. 5:15 to go, up 28.
Kennedy Pilgrim now. And we have a foul on the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be on Rosenthal, her 3rd.
Yeah, moving screen there on Rosie.
Lockett now. Makes a handoff, dribbles it off a foot, and the Yellow Jackets will come back the other way. And it goes out of bounds near sideline. Well, the Yellow Jackets in control of this one, 75-47. And tonight, offensively, Little Field's done a lot of work, but it's been the balance and attack from the Yellow Jackets that's been really key in this one. Otters have done a good job, like you said, talking about face guarding Maya Morris most of the night, and the other players have stepped up for the Yellow Jackets. As hitting that basket there is Ruby Ellison.
Yeah, and I think it's a good lesson for Perham here tonight, because the next round and the round after that, if they win, they're going to see more and more of that. Teams are going to start to kind of target Willow and Maya and try to take them out. And good news for Perham is that their depth provides a lot of different weapons. And tonight it was a Mickelson and Grismer show for a while that really kind of separated and turned this game around.
Olivia Rosenthal now with it to Olivia Pilgrim. Now to Kennedy Pilgrim. Maya Morris with it. Drives now to Rosenthal. Over to Olivia Pilgrim. The Yellow Jackets doing a nice job working the clock. As I say that, as Maya Morris launches a three, it's no good. Something in the past, we've always kind of joked with Coach Super how quick the Yellow Jackets with the lead would love to get a shot up. But tonight, for the most part, especially in the second half, have done a good job moving the ball around, keeping the ball on offense and getting a shot. Wadena Deer Creek takes the lead.
That game's over, 48-47. Wadena with the win over at Pelican. So the 3 seed is eliminated.
A big win there for the Wolverines.
So they're looking at a matchup with either Thief River Falls or Crookston in the other semifinal. This one appears to be DGF and Perham.
Two of the 4 teams that are left will be from the Heart of the Lakes Conference as Kennedy Pilgrim gets that one to go. Now we have a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets in control, lead 77-49. We already have one upset tonight in Section 8-2A. Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, led by former Perham alum, Jordan Cressup, still currently an alum, now head coach. Wadena Deer Creek.
Yeah, once you graduate, you keep that forever.
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Cressup and the Wolverines. 2 big wins, knocking off the 6 seed Nuggets in the first round and now taking out the 3 seed Vikings. So they're probably kind of like Fergus Falls started here tonight, kind of going into the next few games thinking, hey, we're not supposed to be here. Nobody picked us. We're 11 seed out of this, so we'll see what they can do in the next round.
Diggins with it now to Kai Anderson. Back up top to Riley Mickelson. Lily Ockery checks in now over to Grismer. Up top it goes to Anderson. Greta Razor will come in on the next whistle for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Perm content here, just move it around, and Fergus Falls obviously not going to be in a foul situation here. 28 with 2 to go, so this might be a state record longest possession, but nope.
And just like that, Mitch with another jinx tonight. Kaya Starzl, Greta Razor.
Needed to get subs in the game, Jason. She did it on purpose.
And Morgan Smith will check in. The Yellow Jackets, starting 5 and bench, getting a nice round of applause from the home fans. So they'll be moving on tonight.
Yeah, and I think that first game will be the Perm matchup, 6 o'clock, and the other half to follow around 7:45 or 8 o'clock.
And Detroit Lakes High School, the place to be on Wednesday nights.
And obviously weather being a factor the last few weeks, and it looks like it's going to continue. Sunday night into Monday is a chance, and then later in the week some more, so make sure you keep up to date on any potential weather changes to the tournament.
Make sure my alarm is set for Monday morning as drive into the hoop there with it as full heart. Draws a foul.
Yeah, it always seems to happen around tournament time where you get that pattern that's developed here in the last couple of weeks, and it seems like we're still in it.
It's usually, especially right around the state boys hockey tournament, you always remember those ones. That kicks off this week because that free throw by Full Heart is no good from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Mickelson will check in. Grismer's going to get a nice round of applause. She checks out.
Yeah, and she deserves it tonight. No doubt the spark that the Jackets needed when they were trying to figure some things out here to try to separate themselves from Fergus Falls, and she was able to do that with some big shots and great defense.
She finishes with 18 tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Now Stars will lift it to Mickelson. To Morgan Smith. To Ockery here near side as we approach the minute mark. The Yellow Jackets just playing a nice game of keep away right now. As they're going to move on.
Yeah, kind of weathered the storm. You know, the first 15 minutes of this game is kind of one of those. Is Perm the next upset in this tournament? But last 3 minutes of the first half certainly just changed the entire scope of this game, and then it rolled into the second half the same way, and now we're at a 25-point spread.
Stars will lift it. Now to Smith. Now to Ockery, over to Mickelson. You can tell they're trying to get Ockery some points, but Mickelson will drive short on the layup. Now the Yellow Jacket fans will count down the final seconds with a nice round of applause. This is the final game at the Hive for this senior group, as they'll pick up a 77-52 victory tonight over the Fergus Falls Otters. And it's been quite the run for the Yellow Jackets through the first two games. Offensively really coming alive here tonight.
Yeah, it certainly did, and we've talked about it all night here. It just came from some unexpected players. You know, Riley Mickelson and Cora can make things happen defensively. That's kind of what they're known for. But they gave them the shooting touch tonight with some big three-pointers. I think there were 5 of them between the two in that last few minutes of that first half that kind of shifted the momentum, and you could just see the wind come out of the sails of the Otters. It just everything that had been going well for them and everything that they were trying to accomplish to change the course of this game from the previous two meetings just went away with those two players.
Yellow Jackets are moving on. We'll come back with your postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house Boat Show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Fergus, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Fergus, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network as our postgame show rolls along here. And the Perham Yellow Jackets moving on with a 77-52 victory over the Fergus Falls Otters. And Mitch, a lot of awards that we still have to give away, but tonight, overall, the way the Yellow Jackets played, they're going to be a tough out the next two potential games.
Yeah, they certainly are. You know, I think everybody's identified Perham as the team with the most depth in the tournament, and they've got so many girls that they can turn to, and they needed that tonight. Fergus Falls did an outstanding job with their plan to take away Maya Morris's outside shots. They just face guarded her all night and refused to let her get open. Willow Thiel battled a little bit of some injury in the first half, had to sit for a while and went to the training room for a little bit. So they're all looking around at each other thinking who's going to step up and make plays, and they got it tonight from Cora Grismer, Riley Mickelson for that stretch in the first half that they really needed. And then second half was kind of a combination of a lot of kids just making plays. Kai Anderson had a big second half, and I think they kind of flexed their muscles a little bit, showing that you can take two away, but we've got another 8 or 9 that can step up when need be.
And one of those that stepped up, as you said, it was Cora Grismer. She is our JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game. Grismer with 12 first half points, finishes with 18, hit 4 3-pointers on the night, but really was that spark for the Yellow Jackets offensively.
Yeah, and Cora's shown that all year. You know, she's got such a quick step, and you know, her patented move is kind of just a drive, and she gets that floater off, but she's proven that she can knock down the long ball, and tonight to get 4 of them, I don't know if she missed more than maybe 1 or 2. She got a real high percentage, and you could just tell her confidence was high, just the way she was playing, and she caught the ball, and without any hesitation, she knew that ball was going in, and I think everybody else just kind of fed off that, and that just turned the table on this game.
First half really was kind of the huge play of the game. It ended up being a 5-point possession, and it's our cash money play of the game brought to you by United Community Bank. It was a Riley Mickelson 3-pointer, and during that play, Maya Morris was fouled, and that led to 2 free throws. Morris sank them both. Really kind of took the wind out of the Otters' sails at that point.
Yeah, they'd been doing such a nice job up until that point, and you don't see a 5-point play very often in basketball, and it came at an opportune time for Perham as they needed a spark, and unfortunately for the Otters, it was just kind of a sign of things to come here and what happened after that, but that was certainly the turning point of the game, that specific possession and those plays.
And that was your cash money play of the game brought to you by United Community Bank. We'll take a quick timeout, come back. We'll name our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game as well as our Central Market Deli sub of the game. All coming up after this timeout.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Fergus, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Fergus, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets victorious tonight by a score of 77-52. Moving on in the Section 8 2A tournament. They'll take on DGF in the semifinals at 6 o'clock at Detroit Lakes at the Lake Church Fieldhouse.
Yeah, another opportunity for a team that's seen Perm twice this year, DGF being another HOL conference foe. So they're certainly very familiar with Perm and what they do. So what will they put together here in the next few days as they prepare for that game? It's a team that Perm has had some trouble with. Last year they came over here in the first round and led at halftime against a powerful Perm team. Perm turned it around in the second half and won convincingly, but they're certainly a team that can hang and beat anybody on a given night. So that's an interesting HOL matchup in the first night of the game at 6 o'clock.
The first time those two teams played this year is a 49-41 victory for the Yellow Jackets. Second time, it was all Perham. They won 60-36. So it'll be interesting to see how matchup number 3 goes for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets now, with the victory tonight, improved to 17-0 against teams from Section 8 2A with the victories. They're moving on into the semifinals. And the other semifinal matchup will be a unique one. Wadena Deer Creek with the victory tonight, and Thief River Falls leading Crookston last update, or is that a final?
That's a final. Yep, Thief River wins 46-42 over Crookston, so the 2 seed stays alive with a scare, and they're going to face the Wolverines, the 11 seed. So we've got the 1, the 2, the 5, and an 11 making it into the final 4.
That will name our Central Market Deli sub of the game, and it's guard Riley Mickelson. She finishes with 6 points offensively, but the thing she did in the first half was really a spark plug for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, all around. She hit some big 3-pointers when they needed it, kind of at the same time that Grismer got hot. But we referred to her as a free safety because she had many steals where she just anticipated and read the ball and was able to force turnovers and get steals. And then defensively, she just locks down and does a nice job. And then it's not surprising because you see her do it over and over again. You could have 5 girls going for a ball, and you'll see Mickelson kind of wheel out of there with it, and she finds a way to rebound as well. So all around great performance by Riley and a big spark.
Yellow Jackets tonight had 4 players finish in double figures. One of them was our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game was Kai Anderson. Hit a couple of big shots in that second half, but it was one defensively, a nice effort play that really had a nice steal and dove here on the near side and helped the Yellow Jackets, and just a big game from the freshman tonight.
Definitely, and I think that possession came after she had a big 3. She had a 3-4 minute stretch in the second half when she was kind of the go-to player for Perm, and that was the kind of a sign all night. They had different moments for different kids, just kind of took over. It was Grismer for a while, it was Mickelson, and Kaya did it in the second half, and then she makes that hustle play and gets a 50-50 ball, probably more like a 20-80 ball when she went after it, but she was able to get that steal and make a play out of it. So it's crazy how much it just feeds the entire team when you see a play like that, and a girl's not afraid to lose some skin on the court and dive for a ball, and it just kind of goes contagious.
Now some of the tough parts that happen as you see some seniors have their season come to an end. Fergus Falls waiting, cheering as Carly Branger and Centralia Lockett come out of the locker room. The seniors for Fergus Falls really battled tonight for the Otters, but a little too much for them.
Yeah, a little too much Perham, and for the Otter seniors, a tough season for them. They knew they had to replace so many from last year, but as these girls look back in their career, their seniors last year, all of them were on a team that got to go down to the state tournament and make it to the state championship game in what was a really close game against Providence. So it's going to sting here for a night or two, but overall they're going to look back and they can tell people they played in the state tournament or they were there as a team and have those memories to look back at.
And they have some youth that's coming up through the program. You can tell they look pretty good. Sharp for a while, just ran out of steam against the Yellow Jackets, but another question, as we talked about a little bit earlier, is it might change for Fergus Falls. They might not be a Section 8-2A team next year.
Yeah, last 4 years they've been in 8-2A by just a handful of kids. And the way this works is every 2 years the State High School League reclassifies. So they get enrollment reports from all the schools on where they are, and then they decide what's 4A, what's 3A, 2A. And Fergus has just always been on that bubble. In the last 4 years they've been in a 2A situation. Just talking with some folks over there and where their enrollment is at the high school, it's looking like they likely could be a 3A team, which they've historically been for a long time. And talking even with some Fergus Falls people, their experience at the 2A level and going from 3A down to 2A, a lot of folks thought they would just dominate and make a lot of trips, and they got a trip last year to the state tournament, but the 2 years before that, they were the 1 seed and expected to come out of it, and Pelican Rapids ended up beating them twice. And you look at the teams that Fergus Falls was beaten in 3A, they got trips to the state tournament out of it with fewer games to win in the section. So they're going to go back most likely unless some real odd numbers come out. But
for tonight, though, the Yellow Jackets earned a 77-52 victory. Willow Thiel leads away with 21 points, 18 on the board for Cora Grismer, 12 for Kaya Anderson, and 10 for Kennedy Pilgrim. 7 on the board for Maya Morris, 6 for Riley Mickelson, and 3 tonight for Olivia Rosenthal. The Yellow Jackets earned a 77-52 victory. They'll advance to take on Dilworth Glindenfelton on Wednesday night, as section semifinal Wednesday will take place at the Lake Shores Fieldhouse in Detroit Lakes. Yellow Jackets against the Rebels, and it's the Prowlers against the Wolverines, game 2, and it should be a fun night at the Lake Shores Fieldhouse. For Ryan Russett on camera, for Mitch Anderson, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in and have a nice night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.